In October of 2021, a man named Carl92 would make a post on whatsthatsong.com asking if anyone knew the identity of a song he had heard on one of his old DVD backup files. Little did Carl or anyone else know that this post would send the internet, and by extension millions of people, down one of the wildest, most interesting lost media hunts of all time, with the conclusion as equally strange as the hunt itself. October 7th, 2021. Carl92 posted a snippet of a song he had heard on one of his old DVD backup files. Another user asked for a slightly longer version, and Carl replies with a 17-second long snippet, the length of which is an important detail that we will get to later. Here is the snippet Carl posted so you can get acquainted with what we're talking about. The song itself is a typical 80s song that you could maybe expect to find in some old Sprite or Coca-Cola commercial. Carl explains that the file of the song itself is from 1999, so it can be no older than that date, and he himself seems to suspect that the song is from the 80s for whatever reason. A few details about Carl. Carl said that he is from Spain, and seems to shut down the theory that this song was from a local radio station, because according to him, local radio stations only play, or usually only play, popular music, and this is more of a somewhat obscure song. After a bit of back and forth with other users, Carl expresses that he has lost interest in finding the song, and gives up. This was the last time that Carl commented, and the last time that we have ever heard from him since. Soon after, these messages would take the internet by storm, and many would become obsessed with finding the true origin of the song, which at the time was known as Everyone Knows That. There were numerous TikTok videos expressing interest in the song, and many people came forward and claimed they knew more information about it, or could outright solve it, or just had, in general, created some theories about it. But none would dedicate themselves more to solving this mystery than the subreddit Everyone Knows That. Hundreds of commenters would gather here to share stories about the song and reveal any new detail that they could find out about it. It's here where the real theories began. Several theories popped up regarding Carl92, including that Carl himself created the song and posted it anonymously to see if anyone else liked it. And when more people were interested in the origin of the song rather than the quality, he became disinterested. Others suggested that this was royalty-free music, which would explain why there is no writer credits. Another suggested that this sounds awfully a lot like commercial-style music or music written to be an ad. Despite the differences among theories, there was one thing that everyone could agree on, that Carl92 knew more than he was letting on, and is a somewhat shady character. There are a few reasons to think this. Carl only uploaded part of the song, 17 seconds long. Why did he only have such a small amount of the song available to him? The snippet he does have of the song is also the chorus. Under what circumstance would he have only the chorus, but not the introduction or any other part of the song? This could imply that there was maybe more to the song that Carl cut out for some reason. Maybe people talking in a commercial over the song that played in the intro or something like that. This could suggest that Carl knows more than he's letting on and could have. Another thing to consider is how Carl dropped off the face of the earth while the hunt for the mystery was underway. A lot of people grew suspicious of this behavior, claiming that Carl was being unhelpful and could possibly have provided more information about the song to help with identifying it. Although it's perfectly rational to imagine that he just lost interest in finding the song he was looking for and stopped posting. There would be no really big news for many months, until there was. A user named Musicality4192, who is also a part of the subreddit dedicated to finding the song, discovered that two artists, Christopher St. Booth and Philip David Booth, composed music for adult films that sounded somewhat similar to Everyone Knows That, and that they have a song registered called Ulterior Motives, which is one of the lyrics that can be heard in Everyone Knows That. The mod team soon began going through over 12 hours of adult content for research purposes, of course, and found it. Everyone Knows That, or rather, Ulterior Motives played in the adult film Angels of Passion 1986 at the 1 hour and 7-minute timestamp of the film. It was a song created by Christopher and Philip Booth specifically for the adult film in 1986. No wonder Carl92 did not elaborate on its origin and claimed it was just some song he had heard in some old DVD file. Remember when I said that the fact he specifically chose that 17-second long snippet of the song is important? Well, if he had played any sooner or later than that 17-second snippet, you would have heard adult noises. Carl really wanted to find out the name of this song, but did not want to let on what he was really watching. That silly goose. Since then, the actual creators of Everyone Knows That have actually remade the song, and it's fully available for you to view right now if you just search up Ulterior Motives by Christopher St. Booth. Thank you for everyone watching. Like and sub if you want to support the channel. And most importantly, thank you, Carl92, for the mystery.